I'm Sarah Church, your Labour and Co-operative candidate for the general election on the 8th of June. I'm standing because the things that matter to you are the things that matter to me, and I promise to do the best I can to improve things for everybody living in South Swindon. I'm a mum of 3 young children, so education really matters to me. My children are primary school age and I'm also a school governor, so I've seen now the impact of Conservative cuts on our school budgets. We're having to let teaching assistants go. The real terms cuts by 2020 in Swindon are going to be over, on average, £400 per pupil. That's the equivalent of 316 teachers' salaries. I believe that our young people deserve better than this, so I'll be fighting for per pupil funding to increase in line with inflation under a Labour government. My parents are getting older, and I was really concerned when I read in the Tory manifesto what their plans are for my parents and their homes. My parents deserve, since they've paid tax all of their lives, to be cared for if they're unfortunate enough to get dementia and need at-home care. I think the Conservatives' plans are cruel plans to asset strip those people who are unlucky enough to have a condition that means they have to stay at home in their old age and be looked after. Swindon's geographical location makes it a perfect place for technological innovation, for business to come and invest. Our children should be first in line to take up those jobs for skilled workers on offer in Swindon. We need to invest more in education for 16 to 19-year-olds, both academic and vocational qualifications. We also need to put the political will back into a university for Swindon. I will be, as your MP, someone who really puts my efforts behind all of those things to ensure that our young people have the opportunities they deserve to get the jobs that they want. Under the Conservatives, the NHS is in record levels of debt. There's a funding and staffing crisis. Labour will invest over £30 billion into the NHS over the course of next Parliament to make sure that we have the staff and the resources we need to ensure that we have an NHS that continues to be free at the point of use. It is my privilege to stand to be the next Member of Parliament for South Swindon. I served my country for 13 years in the Army and now it's my duty to do more. I want to represent you, to fight on your behalf for a bright future for Swindon. I hope you'll give me that chance by electing me to be the MP for South Swindon on the 8th of June.